Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Oakland Athletics. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just about set to go, and on the mound now, James Caprillion. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. High fly ball out to center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Butler makes the grab. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And first offering is fouled off. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit. Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Andrew Painter. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jace Peterson.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guy's behind to put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
And that's ripped into left, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jesus Aguilar stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Kemp leads off first with 1 away. And misses inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Next offering way off the plate. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. We move to the second here in Oakland. No score. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Derek Hall. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Rips that one center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Diaz with a relay throw in there safely.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swings through that one. 0-1. Runner at third here. Nobody out. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Gets it to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. And now it is JT Realmuto. 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air, center field. Number 37 under it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Brandon Marsh. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. 1 run. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Digging in for Oakland, Seth Brown. Towards first, and that's just foul. And it's even up. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that could be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Nope. Outside.
Next pitch is outside. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Ripped on the ground to second. Harrison fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Smoked on the ground to second. And that quickly 2 away. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. First offering misses the mark.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Righty delivers. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. And the A's are gone in order. And it remains 1-0. New inning getting started. Leading off, Edmundo Sosa. Sosa measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was born in Panama. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Now 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Caprillion, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. Swings through that.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. This one popped up. Kemp hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Flied to right his first time. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. That's in there. Ripped on a line to center. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. That's hard hit on the line. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 away. Here's Manny Pena. First offering, and it just misses. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Number 37, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field. Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Peterson in the box now, takes strike 1. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Pena coming around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1. Save!
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Tony Kemp going along. And that one clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2.
Oh, that's low.
Peterson at second with 2 down. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Right side, Harrison throws to first, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in the East Bay, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryce Harper. Caprillion back to work. That's a strike.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations. And
this one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. Bryce Harper goes deep. His 28th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now Derek Hall. Fly ball down the line. Rooker under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
The left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ball one, no strikes. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that one fouled off.
A little early on that. Fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2-1 now. Swings through that one for strike two.
2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one pushed foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now he breaks his bat, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Number 37 has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Jesus Aguilar.
The designated hitter.
And here it comes.
Aguilar.
Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Kicks and fires. That one missed.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next.
So here's Brown at the plate. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him. And that's the first out. Aledmys Diaz now grounded out his first time. Makes the grab for the second out. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. Aguilar off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 left for Oakland, and our score remains 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's going to be Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
And a pitch. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Into center. Number 37 drifts towards it, makes the grab, 1 down. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
It's the slider in there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Foul ball. Two down. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Popped up. And it falls. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner, 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Caprillion with a move to first. And he's back standing.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
First pitch, not close. And the right-hander deals. And that's a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's 3-1. In there, he's safe.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. That one is back. One runs in, and it's off the wall. Cut off, throw to third. The tag out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Lawrence Butler. On the ground, out to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time. Well, they are going to challenge the call. And so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't.
Painter checks on first, and he's back in standing. And the batter now, Manny Pena. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, these A's, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Next up for the A's, number 37. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Butler over at first with 1 away. And there's a strike. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The third baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Jace Peterson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. On the ground, right side to first, and that is that. A's strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ken Waldichuk.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Paul stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. And delivers outside. Bounced out to short. Throw on to Brown. 1 up, 1 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now back. The catcher, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Realmuto in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. To third. Tosses to first, and that is that. Welcome back. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. And it is
Jesus Aguilar.
There's a strike. Aguilar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 275 pounds. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Ground ball right side. Harrison fires over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Brown in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. And the pitch. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Swing and a bouncer. Sends it across to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down here 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Number 16, Brandon.
And a good eye there. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Sam Moll up and throwing. Acevedo, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. Liner to second, and picked on the hop to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now here is Edmundo Sosa. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2 at the plate. Josh Harrison. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And another ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Trey Turner waits on deck. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Trey Turner now. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Harrison off of first with 2 away. That one ran inside, almost got him.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hard hit left side. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're up 5-1. Back in Oakland, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker. And it's fouled away. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-2. And now 2-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Hammer, base hit. Digging in for Oakland, Lawrence Butler.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he grabs it foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Sosa makes the grab on the run. And here's the catcher, Manny Pena. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marsh makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now the center fielder, number 37. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Misses off the inside. Now 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back. Now here is Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there's 1 down.
Now back.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Slapped foul. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Back here in the East Bay, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jace Peterson. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Gregory Soto.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 30, Gregory Soto.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Soto, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And it's caught for the out. Tony Kemp up next for the A's. There's the strike. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he's got a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Seth Brown. Into center and a base hit. Kemp around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 5-2.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And at first, Aledmys Diaz up next for the A's. Out front, rip foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Sends it to first, and that will end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's 5-2. You're watching Phillies. New arm out of the bullpen, Domingo Acevedo.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that ninth inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure. And not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait until the ninth inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
Real Muto, the next to hit, takes ball one. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That's ripped. Base hit. Here comes Real Muto around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And there's a strike. Acevedo, a 6'7" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one hit to right. Butler tracks it down for the out. Man at first, Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. Acevedo picks over. Marsh back on a dive. To first, and he breaks for second. Marsh caught in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. So 2 runs. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Soto, 28 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Rooker tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And the 0-2. And now 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So coming into the game now on defense, Christian Pache. He'll be out in left field. Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Next pitch is popped up. 1 down. Manny Pena will hit next. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Rooker, the base runner at first with 1 out. In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. To the right side, and it gets by him.
Now
2 on with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, number 37. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. First pitch, and he just misses. Hit on the ground might be 2. The throw to second is offline.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Now it's Chase Peterson. Line drive. Marsh pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Kemp stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Pena coming around third.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Aguilar in the box now, takes strike 1. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Seth Brown in the on-deck circle for the A's. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Down to their final strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him, and that's the ball game. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs, 11 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Starting off in the National League East, Bryce Harper added 3 RBIs to his total as the Fightin' Phils downed the Athletics 7-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Orlando Arcia sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, leading the Braves to a win against Colorado 9-4. The New York Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-5. Jorge Soler was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 6-3. Kyle Hendricks earned the 3rd W of his season as the Cubs downed the Orioles 3-2. Brian Reynolds picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers 6-5. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Guardians 3-2. John Brebbia had his first victory of the year as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers 4-2. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 8-3. The Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-0. The Angels picked up, 19 hits in this one as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 16-5. The Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-2. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-5. The Mariners held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-0. Joe Barlow was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping the Rangers push past the Blue Jays 4-2. So that's all we've got for our Father's Day edition. Hopefully you're headed to the ballpark with Dad, or at least going out to have a catch with the old man. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.